Yo, it's your main man, King Castro X, coming at you guys live and direct from the Tulsa Comic Book Swap, kids, and we are the Comic Cons. I got my co-host in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
What is up, everyone? Once again, it is Young Master Juwlz.
True indeed, Young Master Juwlz, kids, I'm so sorry. And we have a very special guest, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do a very special thing here on the show for you guys. Really quick, my man, introduce yourself, tell them about who you are and what it is you do.
My name is Patrick. I'm on Instagram at PG_invincible. Nick had the great idea to just set up a comic book swap.
And that's Nick Goltra, kids.
Nick Goltra. And we are all here now, and it is blowing up.
I love how you described just the current situation. And Nick did this, and we are all here. So,
For
true
sure.
indeed. It's been an absolute blast here at the Tulsa Comic Book Swap, man. How are things going for you here?
So far, doing good. I cleared enough to cover the table, so everything after this is all profit. I've got this giveaway running for the Bone issue. Everybody's been hyped up about that. Everybody's checking out my short boxes. I got people checking Fantastic Four out. It's been cool.
So I see you have a lot of retro, so to say, comics. I mean, not newer, but I feel like this is. I mean, of course, it's where it started.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So are you one to specifically find the older ones, or are you venture into the new?
You're gonna laugh your ass off about this. I just happen to be working with somebody that's like, "Hey, man, I got a long box of comics. You like comic books, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he brings me just this raggedy, the dirtiest looking box I've ever seen in my life. He's like, "Yeah, it's been in my basement since the '80s." And
Since the 80s.
Look at my face, kids. Where is my old friend that has a long box of 80s comic
But
books?
you did get those VHSs, man. I mean, that's lit.
I was blessed with some VHSs.
Yeah.
I'm greedy. I need more.
got any of those clamshells? It's worth some money now.
I have some Disney clamshells, but they're all right. But yeah, man, that's completely dope. How long have you been selling comics? Was it because of the donated box, or how'd that come together?
This is my first show. I'm selling.
Congrats.
Normally,
This is our first podcast show at a con.
hell yeah, that's what's up. Normally, I'm the dude that's walking around in Dallas at Fan Expo with a short box in my backpack, and I'm trying to. I'll deal here and there and be like, hey, that book's $150, but if I give you this, is it $100 now? I'll do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I needed to pare down the collection a little bit at home, so I just filled some short boxes. I had a few good signed books and keys. Got some signed stuff in Dallas, so I figured I don't necessarily want it.
Yeah.
Let's see who does. But when I got through that box and I got to 48, 49, 50 on that Fantastic Four, I was like, all right,
For
we're
sure.
doing the show.
Right.
Let's do it.
Well, and that's something that I find phenomenal. We were talking to some people over there, and we are talking about the trade.
For sure.
Buy, sell, trade.
Yeah, and people don't understand that. Like, I used to see, what was it? Where they open up people's storage wars, and people really fight. And
That'd be such a rush.
Right, and I didn't understand that world. But coming to cons, coming to people who are like-minded, who loves comic books, I understand, dude, somehow I'm going to get this book. Either I'm trading my arms or something's happening.
The thrill of the hunt, man, is a real thing. Do you want to speak on that a little bit?
I'm going to talk Thrill of the Hunt. Okay, I don't know. I know they're in Tulsa. I don't know where else they are, but vintage stock. I have seen people pull NYX3. I have seen them pull variants of Green Lantern that are worth $150.
Damn.
All priced at $5, in with other stuff. The only thing is you got to get down on your hands and knees and dig through them for about 2 hours looking like a jackass. But once you do...
That's when you know you have a true collector, though. The guy that goes in and he'll be on the floor crisscross applesauce, digging through the long boxes, digging through the loose figs or whatever it may be, kids. Well, we got something we want to do here, correct? Ladies and gentlemen, my man wanted to do an unboxing. We already opened the box, but we're going to do an unwrapping, if you will. Yes, sir. Tell us about what these are.
So these are the 22 Fleer Ultra Avengers. I want to say they came out last year around Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. They've all got the more arcane and into some of the cosmic characters. Those are the ones that they had showcased on the box and everything. There's some dog tag cards you can pull out of here.
So I'm going to just keep this mic with you right here while you do this, man.
Yeah, no problem. We're going to see what we get here. I figure if nobody's going to buy the boxes here, we might as well open them up and have some fun with it.
Right. So we talk to a lot of people who get graded comics or older comics. Are you the one who opens your graded, or not even graded? I know some people probably wouldn't open this.
It's always iffy if you realistically think you can get a grade bump, then I'd say do it. Especially if you go to some of these cons. Like last week in Dallas, I talked to some of the guys at CBCS. I had a first appearance of Raven, that DC
hell yeah.
showcase or whatever, and it was graded a 9.4. And I was like, do you think we can get the 9.6?
Yeah.
And we were both looking at it, we were like, okay, we're going to try for it.
Right, and this graded, we kept talking about graded this whole time, basically. But do you know what goes into a comic being graded, or what does that look like?
As far as that goes, I have seen people do it in some of the cons will have like Matt Nelson, I think, the dude that runs CGC.
Okay.
He'll do live grading where they'll take, someone will bring in like giant size X-Men and he'll sit there at a table, grade it with a crowd and show you, they've got like their grading guide and stuff where he'll show you all the defects, why it is what it is, and then they'll actually go and encapsulate it. And it's a process, but if you actually watch some of their videos that they've posted, I think CGC definitely has 3 different graders that look at your books. They'll all go through and then they get a consensus. So I feel like grading's just the best way to go if you're looking for a third party, unbiased.
Yeah, and I see you have 2 right behind you, Invincible at 9.8, and then the Amazing Spider-Man at 9.8 as well. Could you just give us a little backstory on how you got both of these, or hopefully it's not somebody walking up to you with a dirty...
No, nothing crazy. So Kenny at the Comic Empire had just a box full of Invincible.
Love the shout out.
And he had, I think, 3 of these. I have the other one raw. I got this one, and I ended up going down to Dallas and had Ryan sign it.
Oh, that's dope.
But it ended up, I think I paid $5 a pop for
Damn.
it. This book raw is going for $20 now, and this is 1 of 1 or 1 of 2. It's listed as a first print, but it's actually a second print. So
okay.
It's either 1 of 1 or there's 2.
Yeah.
The other one, but I just got lucky on this one.
For sure.
I showed up thinking this was going to come back like maybe a 9.4, 9.2, and I got the 9.8.
And for people who don't understand, like, oh, he'll never open that, he won't see what's inside of it. What is it about having a 9.8 is thrilling to you?
The fact that you can go onto their census and you can pull up, you can type in that little number or scan the QR code, and you can pull it up and it'll say in higher grade 0.
Oh.
The ability to be like, this is the highest you're realistically going to get it, unless somebody's pulling some bullshit and saying, oh, it's a 10.
Right.
Nothing's a 10 unless it's coming off the presence,
Yeah, for sure. So basically,
crazy.
You're just like 1 of 1 guy who has it, or
it's honestly these ones specifically with the colors that Humberto Ramos did, signing it, just like the backstory, like some of that goes into it, where it's like I'll probably never move it, never sell it unless somebody does some crazy stuff.
Right.
But I think for most people, it just comes down to once you have that 9.8, like knowing that you're at that top tier, like. And I mean, at the end of the day, I think that's what we're all kind of like going for. Everybody's always trying to upgrade. You have a 2.5 X-Men 1. You're gonna, even though it's signed like this last guy, signed by Stan Lee. If you see that 4.0 blue label, it's like, well.
So my bad. So the grade is more precious than the actual people who sign it.
To some people, it depends on who's signing it, for sure.
All right, my brother. Let's go ahead and let's get into this unboxing, man. Let's check out what you got here. Let's see what's going on.
So first of all, we got the Doctor Strange from the box.
That's beautiful.
So that's always fun. And I love how with these ones, you get less cards per pack, but they're all thick.
They're pretty thick, yeah.
A George Perez artist spotlight with Avengers on it.
Okay,
love that.
Right.
Crossbones.
Oh, Bane. Oh, Crossbones.
I know, I thought the same
wrong,
thing for a second.
Yeah, wrong company.
Ooh, Ant-Man with a little signature, but I don't think that's on the card. I think that's
who's that?
Printed. A little Bishop action there, for sure.
I'm reading Bishop War College right now. Amazing.
Hell yeah.
It's really good.
Honestly, ever since that first appearance he has, where it's him and the other 2 guys showing up from the future, and it unlocks like that whole storyline with all the M's branded on everybody.
And right, and just seeing, like, I don't know if you picked up the War College, but he gets shot into a different dimension where like the X-Men's all black, and it's like he meets himself, and it's really dope, and it's like a 2 storyline. It's really cool.
Oh shit, we pulled something cool here. So
come on and bring it in really quick.
Gambit. Here's Howard the Duck, and here's a checkmate Ronan the Accuser.
Oh,
that is badass.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
Ooh, clear ultra from Marvel, and to go with it, we've got the first appearance of Ronan the Accuser.
Hey.
Let's go.
That is
Telling you guys there are deals here at Tulsa Comic Book Swap,
yeah,
kids.
we're
Come
moving
on down.
books.
For sure.
If you've got cash, if you've got books, hell, if you just show up and give me a good conversation, I'll see
Yeah.
what else.
Hopefully this conversation is good.
For real. Ooh, greatest battles. We got that Civil War.
Oh, that's-
Captain America and Iron Man.
Who did you choose, Cap or Iron Man?
I mean, I'm an Iron Man fanboy.
Okay.
And I like
See,
to think everybody.
I agreed with Cap, but him and Bucky jumping Iron Man, that hurt my heart.
That was rough.
They beat that man.
Talking about in the film.
Yeah.
When that VHS tape starts playing, and he turns and he said, "Did you know?" And he goes, "Yeah, I knew."
Feels all the way.
Right.
Also, I just want to be that collector that ends up with that VHS tape. Where is it? I need it, kids. I need that in my collection.
You know, with some like production assistant, they're like, "I need you to go find an old VHS, and I want you to go record a car crash for me."
Right.
And then we're gonna put it in the movie. Oh shit, Nick Fury
Okay.
doesn't like that.
Didn't he just get like a new comic run or a TV
Secret
show?
Invasion.
Secret Invasions?
Invasion, where he's finally gonna be back on planet.
But I think
Oh,
they've
yeah.
actually just put that on hold due to the writers.
Shuffled everything around. Deadpool's coming out 4 months early though.
Hey,
so that's gonna be awesome.
what is this, number 3?
Nice
Deadpool 3?
little Iron Man action going on there.
That's nice.
Ooh, Speed. That's nice. That'll be fun after watching WandaVision.
So was Speed her son?
Yeah, so
Because I know Quicksilver was the brother, right?
so she has her 2 kids. One becomes Speed.
Okay.
Super Speed.
Right.
And the other one becomes Wicked.
Oh.
I think it's Tommy has all of her Scarlet Witch powers.
That's dope.
And I have a feeling, because they've already showed Speed and Wiccan,
Mm-hmm.
and then they showed Patriot and Captain America and Falcon Winter Soldier.
Yep, Patriot.
And I want to say, with them now showing Hulk's son,
Hulk has a son?
Scar, I think. He showed up at the... No spoilers, but...
So Hulk really smashed.
Yes.
Also, Hulk.
I'm glad you liked it.
I don't know. I was telling you earlier. Have you read Old Man Logan? You seen the?
and pieces.
Okay, so
I've seen
Hulk
Logan.
has a whole family situation that's a little uncomfortable with his cousin. He has more than one child, and it gets weird.
That's
So,
hilarious.
Anyway, man.
But no, definitely, with where they're going, it looks like they're setting up Young Avengers.
Hell yeah.
That book already was blowing up in the middle of COVID and everything. It's kind of cooled down now, but honestly, right now, if you've got money to spend, Young Avengers #1. That thing
For
is
sure.
gonna go.
We should save our Nightwings because Nightwing just took over the Justice League. Yeah, they're
Very
going through
true.
all that. So
Hell yeah.
20 years from now, we could be having this conversation. Look at this, new Avengers or
Honestly.
new Justice League.
If you've got any Nightwing, now is the time to send it into CGC. I heard they're announcing a new Mark Wolfman signing.
Oh,
This sounds crazy.
That man, you write... I can write, like, quote, F you on here and he'll write it. That
gangster.
Just to clarify, if I'm not incorrect, I want to see if we're right here. Mark Wolfman did the Judas contract,
Titan stuff in the 80s.
so he did first appearance of Nightwing, correct?
First Nightwing, he and George Perez did the first Nightwing, Raven, Starfire, Cyborg, Deathstroke, Trigon, everything Teen Titans. Like everything
That's
we
incredible.
grew up with, like in 2005, watching the show, was all him. Yeah,
That's
Right
dope.
on. Well,
it's so crazy.
I was a big fan of OG Teen Titans, man.
same.
Who is it?
Exactly.
Well, brother, thank you so much, man.
problem, guys.
Do us a favor real quick. Plug yourself up again, man.
Yeah, PG_invincible on Instagram. If you go to hashtag Tulsa Comic Book Swap, I've got some pictures on there, and you can get access to all the vendors and all the dealers here through that hashtag.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, brother. A pleasure to meet you, man.
Great to meet you guys.
Hopefully, we can have you on the
Yeah,
podcast.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Saturdays, 12,
Noon
12:20.
time.
Yeah.
Definitely.
For sure.
Holler at us. Come sit down on the show, man.
awesome, guys.
Kids, Tulsa Comic Book Swap. I guess this concludes
Yeah.
our interviews for the show, man. It's been an absolute blast, an absolute pleasure. Actually, we're going to sit down with our friend Hilton Price here in a second, kids. So one last good hurrah. Juwlz, it's been beautiful.
It's been wonderful, man.
Well, until next time, kids.
From us to you all, may your pain be champagne.
True indeed. We're out.